if you really think about it, what you're trying to do is you're trying to just cut this guy's arm on the way in. So when he comes in, you're doing a combination of your hand, your check, and your blade. Now, this is the problem. Because we anchor our elbows, that's the way we would do this technique. Okay, where I check, I cut here, I circle cut, and that's the way the technique is done. Like that. It's kind of just an upward, you're just kind of coming straight up. And then circle cutting around the arm, pressing it in, and then just chopping away. Now, if he anchors his elbow, okay, you don't have that ability. Okay, so that's the thing. So this is kind of specific. You kind of have to already see how he's feeding. If he's feeding in a larga fashion, right, and he's exposing his arm, you can use this technique. Okay, so that's what we're going to do just for the purposes of this technique, so you have that option. Is you're turning into it and you're checking. Okay, you're stopping this. Now just be careful, don't put your blade where your hand is and cut your own thumb. Okay, so you're going to come up higher on the forearm. Now when I say circle cut means you're literally going to come all the way around like that. Okay, so my blade is up. As I come around, I push his arm down, and I'm cutting until my arms cross. So now I release my left and recheck high, and then from here it's just snap hits. Let's address practicality. How practical is this? If you're already cut the guy and you try to do this, so he's pulling his arm away already. Yeah. Okay, so just understand that. So what do we take away from this? We take away the entry. That's what you're trying to get out of this, right? So if he feeds, you want to at least get that check. Get that check, and then this is cake. All you're doing here is going bink, okay? But just so that we understand how to position our blade and how to manipulate the blade, circle around, see? The blade is always, the cutting edge is always on his arm, okay? I recheck, and then I can just chop. She gets me here, so when she cuts, I pull my arm back instinctively, right? So she's gonna maximize the position of her blade and just thrust it in, okay? Because really, if she got the entry correct, crack, she already cut me here, which is making me want to pull my arm back. Okay, so she cut me once, right? So now as I pull, she just follows in, and it's gonna hit where it's gonna hit.